I am 10 out of 10 meant to be writing my literature review right now, but I don't want to. I'll deal with my degree another later. I'll do my degree later. Hello friends! So, my hair. I feel like I should definitely address this like pretty early on because it used to be like down here. I did a hair model type thing on Monday to help out a friend. I'm not a model by any means, and they cut it into a bob, and I've had a bob before. If you've seen my videos from like 2016 or something, then yeah, I had a bob in those, and now the bob is back and I'm very happy it's back. The longer bob. I just showered it myself, so it was beautifully styled by them, and now it's doing the flick thing that we all know if you've ever had a bob. But I'm just gonna live with it because I don't have any straighteners at uni, and I kind of just like the whole like look. I feel like it's very like Rachel from Friends and like season something. So today I thought I'd film a video about my new bags that I bought, because what else do people talk about on the internet other than the things they just bought? I recently got some bags from Matt and Nat, which stands for Material and Nature, and they are a vegan, sustainable, moving towards low impact company that make designer vegan handbags at what I would deem a reasonable price for the quality. And I have wanted a bag for them for ages, because let me just show you the bag that I was using previously as a crossbody bag. This is my trusty brown satchel from H&M that I have had since 2012. There are literally pictures of me in like year 8 with this bag, and as you can see it's like wrinkling, and on the bottom it's falling apart. And I took it to New York with me, and there is still marshmallow fluff like on the inside right down at the bottom, so that's a fun one. And it's a bit of a bigger bag. It's a bit tacky now. I loved this so much, as you can see from how worn it is, but the fact that there's a massive hole in the bottom means it's probably time to go, and it's just like all like beat up at the sides, and I did not treat this bag well because I had it when I was so young. Now I am so not, and like the strap's coming off, and it's just like time to go, so it's gone. I also was in need of a new wallet. I will show you my wallet that I was using up until a few days ago. This beautiful, I still love it, like it's beautiful. It's very unique and like individual wallet from Thamon. They make wallets and purses out of banana leaves, and I think it's just like freaking amazing. I got this at a fair in Camden when I was like in London, but as you can see the spine of it, my fault, I picked at it because I was in a particularly self-destructive mood, and it fell apart, and like it's fallen apart here. The like seam is kind of like all like creased up. It's just not there anymore. And like these purses are gorgeous because like you can see there's like the individual veins of the leaf, and like each one is unique, and they come in so many different colors. I would definitely check out Thamon if you get a chance. I would buy again, but I was just feeling a little bit bougie and wanted an upgrade. So I decided to invest in some nice bags because I didn't have any. So Matt and Nat are a sustainable vegan brand that have, I think it was SA 8000 certified factories, or at least one of them is certified, and they're moving the rest towards getting certified. So they are working towards protecting workers' rights in the factories that they use, which is amazing because, as we all know, I am doing a no fast fashion year, which is going swimmingly. It's February now and I'm still going, so I feel like if I was gonna fail it would have been in like the first month. So hopefully we can keep going for another 11. It should be fine. I'm kind of addicted to thrifting now, that is an issue, but Matt and Nat produce their bags with PVC and PU. So polyurethane is more sustainable than PVC, and so they are trying to move towards using that whenever they can in a bag instead of using PVC, because although you get all these vegan leathers, there is still an impact from using plastic-based products on the environment. So before I tell you more about the company, I'll show you the first bag that I got. So this is, oh my god, I've forgotten the name. I looked these names up before I started filming. So this is the B, and it is in black, and this is from their vintage collection. So they have their little matte and nat embossed in there. And let me just start off by saying this does not feel like pleather or like the vegan fake leather that's all like ridged and plasticky raised. This feels like real leather. Like I showed my stepmom and she was like, oh, that feels like leather, and I was like, yes it does. And there's an adjustable strap, which I also like. I took this to Berlin with me and it was the most amazing thing because I could fit my phone, my lipstick, my scent stick, my tickets for everything, my passport, and all my cards could fit in here. So it was amazing to use in Berlin, and it makes such a nice noise when you unpop them as well. And this is like the first time I bought any form of like luxury bag, but they came with popper protectors. Like there was a bit of plastic over the popper and I was like, what? So that was phenomenal. And then inside it you can see there's little card slots where you can put your card in the bag, which I thought was great because it meant you didn't have to carry a purse on top or your cards go everywhere. And then it's got a middle section for your coins, and then the actual bag can like fold out to quite a lot. So that is the inside, and inside their lining is a really nice like deep purple lining, and this is made out of recycled plastic. So they I think they said on their website that they recycle about 21 bottles of plastic per bag that is produced, and my bags are both quite small, so I don't know if it's like quite accurate, but they have recycled 5 million water bottles in the last 5 years. So I'm all about that. It is the most expensive bag that I got, so it was £90, but it was a birthday present for myself. So the second bag that I got, I did go a bit crazy. This wasn't a necessity purchase. I just saw it and I thought it was so cute and I had to like, I thought of uses for it instead of it being able to be like, instead of buying it out of necessity. But now I have it, I love it so much and I'm so glad I got it. So it's another piece from their vintage collection. You can see right here it's got the same embossing of matte and nat, and it's got the stitching around the side. And this is the Drew Small. It's the same black colour but it has a different texture. So I don't know if you can see that this one is all like kind of, it's like bumpy and like kind of cobblestoney. It's like a raised texture, whereas this one is completely smooth. And this one I think is the closest dupe to like a calf skin leather. And then it just has this really thin like strap on it. And I used this for my halfway ball and it was so convenient because my phone fits perfectly in here. I did consider getting this in the yellow as well because it looked so cute and small in the yellow, but I just didn't want to invest in a colour that wasn't timeless. This one came to £45. It's half the price of that one, but it is half the size, and I do love it. I think it's money really well spent. So these were the two that I got for myself for my birthday. And then the last thing that I have from them is a birthday present from my dad that I actually asked for from him. He was like, what should I get you? And I was like, oh my god, I've been looking at this on the website but I don't want to buy it because I've bought 2 bags already and they're quite expensive. So it is this purse. So once again, it's from the vintage collection. It's got matte and nat embossed in gold. So this purse is the colour mahogany and I fell in love with this colour. It was on several of the bags but none of the bag styles that I liked. So not all of their designs come in the same array of colours, and I think because it is now spring summer they've released a lot of their bag designs in some lighter colours. So I couldn't find this colour again on the website, but I know that this purse retails for £60 and it was reduced to 45 in this colour, which was just like an extra bonus. So I was like, my dad can get me that for my 21st because I feel like a purse is a nice thing to ask for. So when you open it, it unfolds all the way. There are all of my cards. All of the hardware on it is rose gold as well, and it has these 2 poppers so you can adjust the size of the bag depending on how much stuff you have in there. And then it has a little inside pouch, and the lining on this is black. A little note that says the lining is made of 100% recycled plastic bottles. We recycle an average of over 5 million bottles per year. Oh, per year! I got that wrong. 5 million bottles per year. Nice. And it is again this amazing like soft kind of almost calf skin-esque leather that this one is in, and when you feel it, it feels really supple and like amazing. And I just really love this purse. I love the colour, but I didn't want a bag in this colour because it just again wouldn't have like fit the youth or fit as many outfits. This one I feel like is gorgeous. I'm very paranoid about getting pen over it in my backpack, but I'm keeping pens all in a separate pocket now, and I'm like, no one go near it, it's so beautiful. So yeah, these are the items that I got from Matt and Nat. Yes, I did maybe spend too much money on bags. This was a gift. In fact, they were all kind of gifts. So I don't really feel bad. And it's nice to like own a bag that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna protect this, I'm gonna look after this, and I'm gonna use it like for years and years, instead of like getting something that's gonna like degrade in like 5 years. Although this bag served me very well. It was a good companion. Any negatives I could say, I don't really have any. I'm not really a fashion person, but black is a solid colour. I like the way they feel, the way they open, the way they look. They smell alright. The only thing I would say is that I'm not like too keen on the hardware. It's a bit kind of, I was expecting something a bit more like fancy. Obviously this is gunmetal black, and then on the purse the hardware is gold, and it doesn't have like any like actual proper hardware apart from the zip, and the zip does have Matt and Nat embossed on it, as do the zips in the bags. I think it's just part of the vintage look that it is this gunmetal hardware. But this like little like thing here is the only thing that I think looks not as high quality about the bag, but they do function well, and like they're very snappy little like clips, so they are easily removable, which is nice. And they are twistable, so the bag strap doesn't get twisted. And yeah, but then I'm not really like that keen on gunmetal anyway, but I like the bags so much anyway, and I love them, so it's a small price to pay, I would say. Thank you for watching, guys. My camera is bleeping at me. If you like this, check out my other videos. If you didn't, then there's a subscribe box if you want to subscribe. We are growing very slowly but surely. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about my new hair. And I'll see you next time. Bye.